better late than never, right?
Right, exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
No, it's good to be with you today.
Please have a seat. Yeah.
This one?
Yep.
Very good.
Mayor, what's the best way for me to signal when we're getting short on time?
Mr. Secretary, this is going to be rapid fire. You're used to this, but we have a lot of ground to cover.
Just 4 years worth?
Yes, 4 years worth.
No, that's correct. We were not aware. We're obviously watching this very carefully. Very good to see that the martial law edict was withdrawn by President Yoon after the Parliament voted against it. And for us, this is one of the most critical alliances that we have anywhere in the world. South Korean democracy is one of the most powerful stories anywhere in the world. It's very important that any disputes, differences, political differences be resolved peacefully and pursuant to the rule of law. That's what we're seeing now. That's what's so important to sustain.
You're saying you welcome the rescinding of the martial law. Does that mean that you don't think there was justification for it?
Look, I'm not going to get into the decisions that were made, political decisions that were made in South Korea. All I can say is, as Korea's staunch ally, as a country that also believes that Korea has such an important story to tell to the world because of the extraordinary emergence not only of a democracy, but a strong, resilient democracy, we want to see that sustained because it's in our interest and it's a partnership that's critical to us, but also because of what it says to the world. So I think it's very important how our allies resolve any internal differences. As I said, we're watching it closely, but it's good to see that the martial law declaration was rescinded and that the political process is moving pursuant to the rule of law.
Have you been able to speak to your South Korean counterpart, and are you trying to talk to him?
Any disputes, differences, political differences be resolved peacefully and...
Final thing on this, the fact that U.S. hasn't been informed and it didn't have an idea about this, some people interpret that as a gap in intelligence. What do you say to that?
Look, I can't get into the decision-making that partners make. We are certainly not routinely informed of every decision that any partner may be making anywhere around the world at any given time. As I said, what's important now is to see this process play out peacefully and according to the Constitution and the rule of law.
Okay. But I'll probably be here. You know.
And who knows, maybe there'll be one last trip at the very end. You never know.
Never say never.